Springfield Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting for our special June 17th meeting is called to order. Please stand and we'll say the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for being here today. We'll start with 2.1. Discuss and possible take action on ordinance 21-06 on a third and final reading. A ordinance amending the fiscal year 2021's annual budget for the city of Springfield by amending certain general funds and utility funds operating budgets. Do we have a motion to discuss? Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Madam Mayor, I'd like to amend 2.1 to include Exhibit A.
Okay. Motion on the floor.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? This amendment's about the health insurance. No questions? No discussion? Ready for a roll call?
Schneider.
Aye.
Harris.
Yes.
Gregg. Green. Trotter.
Aye.
Arnold.
Aye.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Passed 7-0.
Thank you. 2.2.
Now we need to vote on it.
Oh, that's right, I'm
Go
sorry.
back to,
I'm hungry. Back to the main motion as amended, I'm sorry.
ready to vote.
Ready?
Harris.
No question?
Yes.
Schneider.
Aye.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Trotter.
Aye.
Green. Gregg. Arnold.
Aye.
Passed 7-0.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping me straight. 2.2, discuss and possible take action on ordinance 21-07 on a third and final reading. An ordinance adopting the annual budget and the tax rate for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. Do I have
So
a-
move.
Thank you.
Second.
Comment?
Yes, sir.
This is my 29th budget, and this probably is one of the best budgets. Yes, I'm an old timer. Probably one of the best budgets that I ever seen. One reason we've got things done in a very expeditious way, to put it like that.
That's right. I've been here 12.
Thanks, Emily.
Any questions, discussion? Ready for a vote?
Hubbard.
Aye.
Green. Harris.
Yes.
Trotter.
Aye.
Schneider.
Aye.
Arnold.
Aye.
Gregg. Passed 7-0.
2.3, discuss and possible take action on ordinance 21-11 on a third and final reading. An ordinance rescinding ordinance 20-09 in its entirety and setting a new rates and charges for the Springfield wastewater system. Do we have a motion? Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Questions?
Comment, but not facetious. You want quality, you have to pay the cost to be the boss.
Okay. This is an enterprise fund, and anything we do in this enterprise fund has to be funded through this wastewater system. No further discussion. We're ready for a vote.
Arnold.
Aye.
Harris.
Yes.
Trotter.
Aye.
Schneider.
Aye.
Gregg. Hubbard.
Aye.
Green. Passed 7-0.
Thank you. 2.4, discuss and possible take action on 21-05, a third and final reading on this ordinance. An ordinance rescinding 20-10 in its entirety and establishing a new schedule of fees and charges for play at the Legacy Golf Course. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Thank you. Any discussion? No discussion? We're ready for a vote.
Trotter.
Aye.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Arnold.
Aye.
Schneider.
Aye.
Green. Gregg. Harris.
Yes.
Passed 7-0.
Thank you. 2.5, discuss and possible take action on ordinance 21-08 on a third and final reading. An ordinance establishing a new schedule of sign-up fees for the city recreation leagues. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Questions on the third and final reading? No questions? We're ready for a roll call.
Green. Harris.
Yes.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Gregg. Arnold.
Aye.
Schneider.
Aye.
Trotter.
Aye.
Passed 7-0.
Thank you. 2.6, discuss and possible take action on ordinance 21-09 on a third and final reading. An ordinance amending Title 20 of the Springfield Municipal Code by amending Chapter 2 entitled Temporary Food Vendor Regulations.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Questions?
Abstaining due to interest with food truck clients.
Thank you. Any other discussion? We're ready for a vote.
Harris.
Yes.
Schneider.
Aye.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Trotter.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Gregg. Arnold.
Abstain.
Passed 6 to 0 to 1.
Thank you. 2.7, discuss and possible take action on ordinance 21-10 on a third and final reading. A ordinance amending Title 15 of the Springfield Municipal Code by amending Chapter 5 entitled Parking by the addition of a new section entitled 15-minute parking. Do we have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Thank you. Questions? No questions on this third and final reading? We're ready for a vote.
Schneider.
Aye.
Harris.
Yes.
Gregg.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Trotter.
Aye.
Arnold.
Aye.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Passed 7 to 0.
Thank you. 2.8, discuss and possible take action on ordinance 21-12 on a third and final reading. A ordinance rezoning 3 parcels located in the 9th Civil District on 22nd Avenue East from R7 High Density Residential District to Multiple Residential and Office District, MRO.
So move.
Thank you.
Second.
Any questions? No questions? We're ready for a vote.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Harris.
Yes.
Trotter.
Aye.
Schneider.
Aye.
Arnold.
Aye.
Gregg.
Aye.
Passed 7 to 0.
Thank you. 2.9, discuss and possible take action on Resolution 21-19 on a third and final reading. A resolution annexing property owned by Sabi Kumar located in the 16th Civil District, including a portion of right-of-way on the Old Highway 431 South and Tom Austin Highway. Do we have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Thank you. Discussion?
I must reiterate that I was not being partial in my discussion to Dr. Kumar. I was not slanting Mr., what was his name? Ford. But like I said, ever since 2000, when we completed the Baston Parkway, started investing in the college and stuff, we're moving the city south. That's my reason.
Thank you. Other discussion? No other comments, discussion? We're ready for a vote.
Arnold.
Aye.
Harris.
Yes.
Trotter.
Aye.
Schneider.
Aye.
Gregg.
Aye.
Hubbard.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Passed 7 to 0.
Thank you.
Mayor.
I'll call on our city manager, Mr. Ryan
Mayor.
Martin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
Just a
before you
moment.
speak.
after. Mr. Martin?
Okay. Just briefly, I want to thank Ms. Crockett and our leadership team for putting together a good budget. And thank you all, Mayor and members of the board, for your confidence that you placed in us in passing this budget. We can't wait to get it enacted and look forward to another successful year. So thank you all. You have a tough job, and we appreciate your confidence.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for all of you, all you department heads, everybody sitting up here. Thank you so much for coming and taking time out of your schedule. Budget's very important, and it's very important for the direction of where the city's going. Mr. Harris?
Thank Mr. Martin, Ms. Crockett, and all the department heads, especially Mr. Martin. No, all the departments heads. Great budget.
It is a great budget, and, you know, we've said here when there were times that it was not easy to do the budget, and I look out here at the department heads that were here with us, and several of us sitting up here, there's been times when it's not easy, so this has been a really good budget. Who's buying lunch?
I got a comment.
Yes,
I got a
sir.
comment.
I don't know who here is aware of it, but 2.5, the raising of the fees,
Uh-huh.
the city buys these children jerseys, hats, socks,
Yes.
trophies, and had a banquet for them. And I don't know how we afford to do that. So, Mr. Martin, fine job. sir.
He's pinching those pennies. Mr. Hubbard?
Pardon?
Mr. Hubbard, you had something you wanted to say before I adjourn?
Yes, I want to say, you know, sometimes when we get to talking, you know, we don't tell you publicly. All department heads, I'm proud of all of you, okay? And I show no partiality. I'm talking about James. You're doing a good job. You make us look good, you make the city manager look good, and you are very valuable to the city.
Yes.
Mr. Trotter?
I want to congratulate our newest member, Emily Green. She did a great job for her first time. You know,
Thank you. We're so glad you're here.
yes, we are.
Your feet are wet now.
That's right, you made it through the first budget. Thank goodness it was an easy one. Okay, this meeting is adjourned.